Okay, so hi, Cherie, Lee, Kathleen, and I don't know why my camera keeps going up so high. Good morning, everybody, and it's a great morning too.
Good
So,
morning.
Lee, I didn't ask you this, but your text got me so excited. I wish you would share. Do you mind sharing?
No, not at all. Um,
First,
I've
can
been
I say something, Lee?
oh, certainly.
I don't know why this, uh, hang on, let me see. I can barely hear. Oh, well. Um, okay, so 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did a free call with Roxy, the crystal being, and Lee was one of the people who asked a question. And Lee, I believe Roxy told you to set your clock and tap every hour, right?
Yes, she did.
Okay. And she did. And all kinds of good things. And of course, then I brought that's such a great idea. I brought it into this training. So, Lee, tell us what has transpired.
In all honesty, I could not make myself set my clock. So I've been thinking about it almost every minute, all day, every day since. Um, Approximately, I want to say a week or two before the class with Roxy, I did a session with you. Um, and Roxy came through, and information at that point was to um start the tapping to praise myself, um and the new place and all that, and I've been doing that and sending blessings, love from my heart on purpose, praise and blessings and everything I can think of positive, to myself and to the new. I want to move into a retirement community, where I have access to like activities and friends and people I'll see every day and talk to, have somebody to talk to, and good food, all that I want all the time. And I don't have to cook because I really and I don't, I'm not a big cooking fan. But anyway, you have to have the stuff on hand. You have to cook it. You have to clean up after it. I don't. That's not who I am. But anyway, so I have been doing constant tapping and sending energy and blessings and praise, and to the new buyer who will be buying my house and bringing joy and love back into this place too. And um, talk about your ducks lining up. Oh my goodness, everything has been so falling into place. I met with the woman at the retirement community last Friday. Um, Completed my application. There was a couple of other things that had to be done as part of it. Got that all done and submitted. Got my application submitted. Um, and at that point, I found out I have to come up with some upfront good faith money, which I didn't know I was going to have to do before the house sells. So I managed to do that too. That the approval came through yesterday. I just talked to someone else this morning though, that to fund the loan, so I'll have the $1,000 I need, and I'm literally on pins and needles waiting for the place to call me back with my approval. I even picked out my apartment and all the colors and everything I want for it. Everything is all in place, and the realtor I'm working with, bless her heart, said, she said, everybody's pulling for you. Everybody who's met you really loves you and wants this to happen. And I've worked with several people at the place that are very, very nice. The place is so nice. The people are wonderful. It is like a family.
All right. I want to interrupt you there because you left out a
Certainly.
very important part. Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
What?
the loan was denied at first,
Oh, yes, it
but
was.
then you took action. You didn't say, Oh, well, guess I'm not getting it. You took action
No.
and you talked to the loan officer, and
Yes.
he found out why you wanted the loan and then he approved it. So I
Mm-hmm.
think you got some confidence coming in there and moving totally out of that victim consciousness, which, a
Yes.
couple years ago, you probably would have just been crying the blues. Nothing I do works out, but you're really building your confidence. And I really don't just think, I know that consistency in doing anything, whether it's tapping or praising or visioning, when you combine all those things together, there's nothing that you can't do. The trick is here, well, not a
Mm-hmm.
trick, but knowing that discouraging things come along. A discouraging thing came along when they said, no, you can't have the $1,000, but you didn't lay down. No, sir, you put on your warrior boots. So we're all very excited and happy for you.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited, and I know that that phone call will come through probably today,
Yes.
with the approval from the place, and then we move forward. I give them the money, and then they start fixing up my apartment for me. I
Oh,
know my ad already. I'm so excited,
okay.
and my
So
cats.
what number is your apartment?
Number 120, 120 in what's called
Okay.
Gateway Manor. It's the particular building in, it's called the PPH, the Philadelphia Protestant Home.
Okay.
Yay.
Awesome. Well, today I was praying about what to talk to you guys about, and I was going to do a card reading for me, which I have a bunch of decks of cards, and some mornings I just say, inspire me. But this is, well, it's for me too. And I know it's going to bless you. So I pulled this card, and Lee, this is for you, right? Basset, the Egyptian cat goddess. This is not
Oh
a
my goodness.
the one. Yeah. So I want to read you what she says, and
Which
then,
deck is this, Rebecca?
yeah, then we can say
Which
some amen, hallelujah. Okay.
which deck?
So,
Which
what?
card deck? Which card deck is that?
This one.
Ah, because I have them. I want to pull it out. Oh, oops, wrong.
Okay. Sacred goddesses, sacred mothers, and goddesses,
Yep.
of
Thank
which
you.
we are all. All
Yeah.
right. So, guardian and protectress, Bastet. The Egyptian cat goddess has been known as Bast and
Hmm.
also Ubastat. She was once associated with the sun and the lioness, but over the years became the cat goddess as well as a moon goddess. As the favorite daughter of the sun god Ra, she possesses the Urchat, which is the all seeing eye of Horus. Cats are sacred to Bastet and her followers. They are protected, venerated, and in ancient times, any harm done to a cat was considered a crime against the goddess. Bastet is cunning and fast, yet also protective, just as a cat. She is the protectress of the hearth and home, other domesticated animals, as well as women and children. When brought to anger, Bastet can transform into a fierce warrior. Images and statues of Bastet have been used to ward off all manner of evil spirits, thieves, illness, and fire, as she's also the patroness of firefighters. When angered, Bastet was appeased with rituals incorporating dance, flowing wine, and sensual pleasures. Can I get an amen? I like her. Woo! Okay. All right. No wonder she came up. So here's her message. Know when to seek action and when to be still. Know when to give and when to receive. Release your need for complete control or perfection. I have never had any trouble with seeking perfection. It's just like, what? No. Okay. Um, Become an observer in situations and walk the middle path. Stay safe from harm by avoiding dangerous situations. Be cautious as you move around risk situations, including those involving investments or relationships. Celebrate your sensuality, woo, whether you are single or with a partner. Remember, sensuality is a part of you in everything you do. It is not only about how sexy you feel, although that really helps, but how deeply you appreciate everything that pleases your senses. Create moments in your day that bring you great delight and satisfaction. That is Bastet. Now, I really love that. And I love the thought of paying attention today to the things that bring us pleasure. Let's all make a promise to ourselves today to do some things that bring us pleasure, to think about things that bring us pleasure. You know, even that word pleasure, isn't that just sensual? Pleasure. It just rolls off your tongue like, ooh, yeah. So, ways you can have pleasure. Feast your eyes on something beautiful, whether it's your beautiful face in the mirror, the love in your eyes, uh, a garden, something inside. Like me, I got Leroy here. I can feast my eyes on Leroy anytime. I move him all around. I was in the store and I saw Leroy and I didn't even look at the price because I'm like, whatever it is, I'm getting it. And I love him. So, whatever is beauty and sensuality to you, it's going to elevate you. And Bast here is going to be giving you a little boost. You know, I do believe that the beings of light are attuned to us, especially if we call on one, acknowledge one, give them a little praise, give them a little acknowledgement, and they're here to help lift us up. So, smell something delicious. Last night I had a dream that I was eating steak all night, that I just wanted it and not medium. It was just, I guess I'm dreaming for a Bastet. Just big old bloody. I was at a restaurant and the waiter walked by with a plate and I just grabbed somebody's steak right off of it and started gnawing it. So I'm sure my friend Lana would say, you're starving for some blah blah blah, because she's an expert about what's in buddy meat, Lana. It was good, I'll tell you that. And I never got full, and oh, I kept finding opportunities to take in this meat, just like I like to strengthen and fortify me. So today, let your sensuality strengthen you. Find ways to take in smells, sights, touch yourself lovingly. You know, your skin feels so good, you know, especially like mine is 70. My skin is wonderful. Thank you. Don't feel bad because you're 70. So just giving love to yourself is a beautiful gift. Smile to yourself. Enjoy being a woman. Oh, good iron and protein in bloody meat. Okay, I know that's you, Lana. Yeah, I'll probably have some more. I probably need to go get some of that today. So let's talk about tonight. I do hope you come, and I hope you're thinking about anything that could be holding you back from wanting to be seen, from wanting to be acknowledged, because it won't do me any good to tell you how to look beautiful if you're too chicken to look beautiful because you think somebody might judge you or whatever. Oh, and grounding with the earth. Thank you, Lee. So please bring yourself and any thoughts you have about that. I'll probably have some exercises. And if I have time, I will talk about what kind of designs are best for what kind of shapes. And like my husband says, just wear a big old smile and you will light up the room. You will light up the room. Light yourself up first. I went over 15 minutes again. I love you all and I want to see you tonight, okay? And we're going to take an hour or so. So be ready to talk. All right? Okay, God bless you. And I'll see you tonight and tomorrow morning.